Hi again, it's Reggie from Nintendo. It's been a little more than 2 weeks since the Wii U launched in the Americas, and the response from fans has been amazing. The outpouring of excitement we've seen on Facebook, all of the communication and sharing that's taking place in Miiverse, images we see of people lining up in front of stores. It's been incredible to watch and tremendously gratifying. I was in New York for the launch event we held at the Nintendo World Store and had the chance to interact with some of you directly and see firsthand how excited people are about the system and the new experiences it offers. One of my favorite moments from that night was seeing all of the Miis congregating in Rockefeller Center. One Mii actually followed me home. Actually, I think he looks kind of like me. More than 400 days have passed between E3 2011, when we first introduced Wii U, and our launch in the Americas. It's been a very busy and exciting time at Nintendo, and we truly appreciate the ongoing support of our fans, and on behalf of the entire Nintendo of America family, thank you. Wii U launched in the Americas with more than 30 games. Over the next few weeks and months, we're going to double that number. We're excited about the list of games that are coming in the first part of 2013 and look forward to sharing some details about those titles today. We also have details about some Nintendo 3DS games that you'll have the chance to play in the new year. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. The LEGO gaming franchise has a long and storied history on Nintendo platforms, dating all the way back to the Nintendo 64 and Game Boy days. The next great LEGO adventure is LEGO City Undercover, which is coming exclusively to Wii U in the first part of next year. I was going to have Bill Trinan introduce this, but he's been so busy talking up his Japanese skills that I decided he must want to spend more time in Japan. So that's where I've sent him. It'll be a while before he comes back. So to introduce this game and get this Nintendo Direct up and running, let's welcome in a familiar face in a way you've never seen him before. Mr. Iwata, or should I say, Lego Iwata?
Hello, I am Lego Iwata. I am very happy that today I can introduce Nintendo Direct as Lego Iwata. Today we will bring exciting information directly to you.
Thanks, Lego Iwata. Hey everyone, this is Eric from Nintendo's Treehouse, and I'm here to talk to you today about some upcoming games for Wii U, starting with LEGO City Undercover.
There she is. LEGO City.
In LEGO City Undercover, you play as hero cop Chase McCain,
Hi there.
who has been called back to LEGO City by the mayor to go after his old nemesis, Rex Fury. The chief of police is furious to learn the mayor has gone over his head and put Chase on the case. But with crime once again running rampant in LEGO City, Chase must go undercover to infiltrate Rex's organization to bring it down from the inside. To do so, Chase will rely on a number of disguises that each offer unique abilities that will help you solve puzzles and access new areas of the city. As a construction worker, firefighter, robber, and more, Chase will have to go above and beyond the call of duty, even if it means cracking safes or rescuing kittens. But using a disguise is sometimes not enough. The Wii U gamepad controller becomes Chase's in-game police communicator. It acts as your map of LEGO City, allowing you to set GPS-like waypoints and also receive police dispatches to provide new information and updates on the progress of your investigation. But possibly the coolest feature is the high-tech scanning function, which allows you to scan for hidden criminals and to scour the city for hidden items like vehicle tokens or the new super bricks. With over 100 different vehicles in the game, Chase can easily find a new ride by a single button press. By finding and collecting vehicle tokens, Chase will have instant access to his favorite vehicles by using the Wii U gamepad as special vehicle call-in points. These vehicle call-in points are created out of super bricks. Super bricks are a new feature in LEGO City Undercover. You'll want to find them and collect them to create LEGO objects that will aid in your investigation and really bring LEGO City to life. Chase will need to take the ferry to Albatross Island Prison to search for clues and determine how Rex Fury escaped. In the prison, he'll encounter some friends and, well, you'll see.
Hey, are you Blue?
I've had better days, Sonny.
I'm Chase. I heard you might know about Rex Fury.
Rex Fury? That man owes me.
For helping him escape?
Why would I do that? Rex was my biggest customer until he disappeared, owing me for a hot tub. You know how difficult it is to smuggle one of them in?
As you may have noticed, there are many familiar LEGO vehicles and playsets that appear in the game. As an additional bonus, LEGO will be introducing a new playset to the LEGO City franchise, High Speed Chase. Along with the Chase McCain minifigure and multiple vehicles to build, there's a special unlock code on the police SUV's license plate that, once entered in LEGO City Undercover, will give you access to those special vehicles and bonus missions within the game. LEGO City Undercover will be available in early 2013. Next up is Pikmin 3, which is a game we really haven't talked about since Mr. Miyamoto announced it back at E3 2012. Since the original Pikmin was released back on Nintendo GameCube, the Pikmin series has always been known for its realistic graphics. But with the HD visuals of Pikmin 3 on Wii U, the Pikmin and the other creatures look even more detailed and alive in action. Today, we've prepared some images showing the latest in-development visuals. We'll let you take your time and enjoy the scenery without any interruptions or distractions. What'd you think? You may have noticed how rich the landscapes look, and maybe you saw some new, never-before-seen creatures. As far as your objective in the game and what types of gameplay elements you can expect, we'll cover those at a later date, so stay tuned. Pikmin 3 will be launching in Q2 of 2013. I'm going to hand this over to Corey now, who has details about 2 games you'll be playing early in 2013. Corey?
Thanks, Eric. Another game coming to Wii U next year is Game & Wario. Wario and his familiar friends from the WarioWare series have created 16 unique games exclusively for Wii U. These games are full of Wario's random humor. It's silly in a good way. All of these games leverage the benefits of two-screen gaming made possible by the Wii U gamepad's integration with the TV, and all games are played using only the Wii U gamepad. Some of the games support up to 5 players, but can be played together using only one gamepad, without the need for any additional controllers. Today, I'd like to introduce 2 games from this collection. The first one is called Gamer, where you've got to complete
instant action challenges reminiscent of the original WarioWare series. You play these games on the Wii U gamepad, but at the same time, you have to pay attention to what's on the TV screen. And if your mom comes in to make sure you aren't playing games after your bedtime, you'd better pretend to be sleeping. This is a single-player game, but if the player is focusing too much on the gamepad screen, other people in the audience can keep their eyes on the TV screen and help them out. It really can be fun playing together like this. This game is not your typical single-player game, and it's designed so others who don't hold the controller can also enjoy it. Another game, called Fruit, uses the same concept in an even more advanced way. This game's for 2 to 5 players, but most players don't even hold any controllers. Instead, they'll keep their eyes focused on the TV screen. The player holding the gamepad takes on the role of the thief and has to steal fruit on the TV screen while trying to blend in with the crowd and avoid getting caught in the act by the other players. The thief plays while looking at the gamepad screen, but others are watching the TV screen, so you can't immediately tell which one on the TV screen is the thief. The thief will do his best to avoid being caught by hiding in the crowd, behind buildings, or try to play tricks on your eyes by sticking next to someone that looks like his character. Mr. Iwata recently filmed a video where he played Fruit as the thief. We'll post that video to our Facebook page shortly. Let's see if you can guess which character Mr. Iwata is using to steal the fruit. Game & Wario includes a wide variety of games, from strict time attack style games to multiplayer party game and brain teaser type games. In 2008, Nintendo took the concept of active play to a completely new level, introducing a game and an accessory that turned living rooms into home gyms and paved the way for new categories of video games such as fitness and dance. I'm talking, of course, about Wii Fit. The next iteration of this franchise, Wii Fit U, really ups the challenge, the number of activities, and the fun. There are a number of variations, additions, and improvements that set Wii Fit U apart from previous entries in the franchise. Chief among them is this, the Fit Meter. With this device, players can track other physical activity, a run in the park or a walk to work, for example, and then wirelessly upload the calories they burned into Wii Fit U. Now, since its inception, Wii Fit has proven to be a complement or supplement to a healthy lifestyle, and the Fit Meter lets you track all of your activity in one place and map it back directly to your fitness goals. Wii Fit U offers 77 activities. This includes aerobic, strength training, yoga, and other activities from Wii Fit Plus, not to mention a number of activities new to Wii Fit U, including 8 routines in an all-new dance category. This gives you a tremendous amount of variety to choose from when building your own personal routines. Wii Fit U launches in the US in the first part of 2013. Next, Eric will wrap up the Wii U section of this Nintendo Direct with a look at some content for a Wii U launch title. Eric?
Thanks, Corey. For those of you who have been playing Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, we have some news for you. And for those who haven't played or thinking about playing, here's an example of how the story continues to evolve. Over the next few weeks, we're going to introduce 2 characters into the game. Mr. Hayashi, the producer of Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, prepared the following video, which explains a bit more about these characters and the game overall. Let's take a look.
忍者ガイデン3レーザーズエッジプロデューサーの林陽介です。この忍者ガイデン3レーザーズエッジは、レーザーズエッジとサブタイトルの名の通り、カミソリの刃を歩くような緊張感のある高難易度のハイスピードアクションゲームとして仕上げました。高い難易度に関しては、我々開発から皆さんへの挑戦状のような、厳しい戦いが待っていますので、ぜひ今回、レーザーズエッジで追加された様々な武器や忍法を駆使して、ぜひ皆さん、竜はやぶさをエンディングまで導いてあげてほしいと思います。忍者ガイデン3レーザーズエッジでは、今までのシリーズを彩ってきた、くのいちのあやねがプレイヤブルキャラクターとして初めて参戦します。彼女専用のステージやストーリーも用意していますし、彼女で全ステージをプレイすることもできます。ぜひ彼女で忍者ガイデン3の世界を駆け回ってみたいと思います。この忍者ガイデン3レーザーズエッジでは、ゲームパッドで忍法を直接起動したり、武器の装備を切り替えたり、またそれぞれの武器の 技表を表示しながら戦うことができるようになっています。また、ゲームパッド単体でも遊べるようになってますので、ゲームパッドを使いながら、この忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジ楽しんでみてください。忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジはオンラインプレイにも対応しています。2人のコープで敵を倒すモード、8人で皆さんで戦い合うモード、オンラインで長く遊んでいただける要素満載ですので、そちらもぜひ楽しんでみてください。忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジはアクションゲームファン、忍者ガイデンファン、皆さんに高い達成感、満足感を感じていただけるゲームに仕上げることができました。ただ、忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジはまだ終わりません。先日発表させていただきましたけども、今までのシリーズを彩ってきたもみじというくのいちキャラクターがプレイヤブルキャラクターとして参戦します。皆さんがオンラインにつないでいただければ、我々からパッチとして皆さんに無料で配信します。そこで終わりではありません。忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジはさらにあります。もう一人プレイヤブルキャラクターを皆さんに無料で配信する予定です。それはデッドアライブシリーズを彩ってきたかすみ。彼女もこの忍者ガイデン3レーザーゼッジでプレイヤブルキャラクターとして参戦します。皆さんがオンラインにつないでいただければ、こちらも無料でアップデートされますので、ぜひ楽しみに待っていてください。
A special thanks to Mr. Hayashi for taking the time to record that video. Okay, let's take a small step away from games for a moment to discuss two features coming to the Wii U that really unlock the power of the gamepad. First, we would like to give you additional information about the 360-degree panoramic view software we showed at E3. At E3, we showed you a video that was recorded in Italy that showed you what it was like to fly with birds. Similar to that, we're preparing several videos which let you see rare sights and situations you don't normally experience in everyday life. For example, you can expect to see views of downtown London from a double-decker bus, or a tour of Kyoto on a rickshaw. In all of these videos, the players can actually feel like they're in those scenes. Panorama View will be available as Nintendo eShop paid download software. While the actual software won't be released until next spring, we will offer a free preview demo which includes several different scenes from this title on Nintendo eShop. After finishing development of the main Wii U hardware, we've been working on some new experimental projects. The next feature we want to talk about today is a piece of software coming to Nintendo eShop which resulted from those experiments. Here, you can see a familiar Google map. Most of you watching this Nintendo Direct have probably used this service from Google to look at places all over the world. Google Maps has a function called Street View, which lets you look around in 360 degrees as if you were actually out on the street. We wondered what it would be like if you could see this Street View on the gamepad just as you can in Wii U Panorama View. This is how the project started. In order to give you a better understanding of how it works, we made a video with Mr. Iwata himself trying it out. Take a look.
京都駅南口です。新幹線線路を右手に見ながらしばらく西方向に進みます。ここから南西方向に10分ほど歩くと世界遺産にも登録されている東寺に到着します。京都市営地下鉄の十条駅です。少し早送りしますね。任天堂の本社に到着しました。この映像もこの社屋地下のモーションキャプチャールームで撮影しています。ちょっと日本から出てみましょう。これは NOA、任天堂オブアメリカの本社ビルです。シアトルのそばのレドモンドという場所にあります。そしてこちらに歩いていくと NOA の昔の社屋があります。この辺は駐車場とかありますけど、ちょっと歩いていきましょう。任天堂と書いてありますね。ここが前の社屋の入り口ですね。皆さんにもより具体的な主要イメージを持ってもらうために、これを使って映像を撮影してみました。ご覧ください。これハワイにやってきました。海見えます。そしてこれはワイキキのホテル群ですね。
はい。空青いですね。Google マップって海の中もあるところがあるんですよね。亀いますね。はあ、本当に海の中散歩してるみたいな気持ちになりますね。魚群が見えますね。ちょっと遠くを寄せで見たりとかもね、できますからね。リビングルームでスキューバーダイビングでしょうか。
As you can see, you can view 360 degrees freely by moving the gamepad in the direction you want to look. The gamepad provides a better connection between your movement and the view, and it really gives you a realistic feeling of a street view. Using the two screens of the gamepad and the TV, you can have the map in the TV and the street view in your hand. You can also switch the street view from your gamepad to a TV to share a higher resolution view with others. Using this function, you can virtually visit places all around the world from your own living room. Hopefully, you can take a virtual trip from your home to a place you've never been. This software will be available for download from Nintendo eShop in the first quarter of the next year. As you can see, there's a lot on the way for Wii U in 2013. Hopefully you saw a game or a feature that you're excited about. Okay, let's move over to Nintendo 3DS games. Corey's going to give us a look at Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Corey?
Can you believe it's been more than 10 years since the last Luigi's Mansion adventure? The franchise jumps into 3D with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is coming exclusively to Nintendo 3DS. The story finds Professor Egad researching the ghosts of Evershade Valley, but when the Dark Moon shatters, the formerly friendly ghosts start running amok, and it's up to Luigi, armed with the Poltergust 5000, to solve this paranormal problem. To do so, the cowardly Luigi sets off to explore ghost-filled mansions. The spooky atmosphere of these dark mansions and all the furniture and objects Luigi interacts with are a perfect fit for the 3D visuals of Nintendo 3DS. The mansions are filled with puzzles and secrets, and Luigi will have to rely on a variety of actions to get through them all. The Poltergust 5000 can be equipped with a special strobe, which is key to capturing the ghosts. Only by flashing the strobe at the ghosts can Luigi start to suck them in, but the ghosts have devised countless different defenses. These timing and puzzle-solving elements add a lot of depth to the ghost fighting action. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon will be launching in the spring of 2013, so stay tuned for more information. Back in 2006, Nintendo introduced a whole new generation to gaming, the older generation, with the original Brain Age, a game that was geared towards helping to keep your brain sharp. Maybe not all of Nintendo's fans were worried about how old their brain was, but on February 10th, we're going to launch the next game in this series, and this time it is designed to address a problem I think everyone can relate to. In an era when most everyone has multiple connected devices, from laptops to smartphones and more, scientists and studies are saying that people are starting to suffer from information overload and information addiction. We're being bombarded with email, text messages, and constant social media updates that distract us from the things that we should be focusing on. It can be quite challenging to regain focus, making it difficult to get everything done we need to get done. Brain Age concentration training is designed to help address these issues with all new activities designed specifically to test your focus and concentration in just 5 minutes of brain training per day. These exercises are designed to help improve your working memory, which is what you rely on for focus and concentration. There's a lot to read about working memory if you look it up on the internet, but if you've ever found yourself anxious to check your phone or your email during dinner or a meeting, this may be just the game for you. Another major difference between previous Brain Age games is that the difficulty scales dynamically. The better you do, the more challenging the activity becomes the next time around. Part of the satisfaction comes from working your way through these scaling difficulty levels, and you can even share with others and compete against them by comparing your performance to theirs. We've only shown a few of the activities in Brain Age concentration training, so stay tuned for more details.
Thanks, Corey. In our last Nintendo Direct, we finally lifted the curtain on Fire Emblem Awakening. But Fire Emblem is a big game, and there's still a ton of info to share and not much time to share it, because Fire Emblem Awakening will be launching in North America on February 4th. The story of Fire Emblem Awakening begins in Iliss, and centers around Lord Chrom, the brother of Iliss's holy ruler. Chrom leads a bandit of soldiers who call themselves the Shepherds, and they defend the borders of Iliss from Plegian bandits. Joining Crom are his lieutenant, Frederick, and Lissa, his tomboyish younger sister. And as the quest continues, you'll add more fighters to your troop. Characters like the overconfident Vike, the awkward but caring Sumiya, and Sully, known as the woman to end all men. The story and the relationships between the characters are told through a combination of text-based conversations, in-game cutscenes, and beautifully rendered 3D animated movies. As we noted before, you can position characters together on the battlefield to increase the bond between them. This can lead to benefits on the battlefield as the two become stronger together, and support conversations can yield new details about their character or even side quests to the main story. There are a number of ways to boost relationships among characters. In addition to positioning them near each other on the battlefield, you can pair them up on the battlefield together, and you can strategically position pairs of units so that a single attack boosts the support level of multiple units at once. Beyond this, support conversations and interactions within the barracks can also boost relationship levels. Apart from relationships, you'll customize your characters with the equipment they carry, forging weapons with unique attributes. This gives you much greater involvement and control over the strategies and tactics you take into battle. Early in the story, as the shepherds return to Elis, they encounter a new threat: strange undead soldiers that begin to spread across the countryside. But they also encounter a new warrior who comes to their aid, a warrior who claims to be the legendary Marth. There is a lot to like about Fire Emblem Awakening, and dozens of hours of gameplay to be had in the game. Be on the lookout for more details and more trailers in the weeks ahead. If you're a fan of RPGs or story and character-driven games, I think you'll find Fire Emblem is a game you do not want to miss. A little over a week ago, Mr. Iwata announced that the latest downloadable content for New Super Mario Bros. 2 would be available free of charge for a limited time as a way to celebrate the fact that fans around the world had collected more than 300 billion coins. That pack is based on courses from classic Mario games such as Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 3, so it should bring back some good memories for many of you. If you haven't downloaded this free pack yet from the in-game shop, please note that the promotion will end on January 31st, after which it will be available for purchase. And if you visit the in-game shop later today, you'll find something else waiting for you: 2 completely new packs that we are making available today. Each of the 2 new Coin Rush course packs features 3 all-new levels. Coin Challenge Pack C offers a speed run filled with power-ups, an underground labyrinth, and a fiery hot elevator ride. In the Platform Panic Pack, there's no time to get comfortable, as the high-speed course pack keeps the action flowing on moving platforms. Grab as many coins as you can, but don't fall off your ride. These downloadable course packs will be available for purchase within the new Super Mario Bros. 2 in-game shop later today. To close this section, let's take a look at 2 digital games on the way from Nintendo eShop. We start with a hectic trip to Tokyo, where you'll have to beat back lines of dapperly dressed, mob-minded scenesters and Tokyo crash mobs. In this game, you'll have to fight people with people. This unique action puzzler blends live-action video with wacky digital graphics as our heroines, Grace and Savannah, unleash pedestrian-tossing pandemonium on the crowded streets of Tokyo. You can throw or roll hapless bystanders into lines of people, grouping these scenesters by the color of their outfits to knock them out of line. All I can say is that there is no other game that combines throwing people at people, UFO abductions, and battling ninjas quite like Tokyo Crash Mobs does. Look for Tokyo Crash Mobs on the Nintendo eShop. There is one more game that will be coming soon to Nintendo eShop: Harmonite. This is a fun but challenging rhythm platforming game from Game Freak, the developers of the Pokemon games. We think it will serve as another example of the unique, high-quality gameplay that is coming to Nintendo eShop on a regular basis.
Thanks, Corey and Eric. Week after week, month after month, whether at home or on the go, new and unique gaming experiences are found on Nintendo platforms. That means games like Pikmin 3, Lego City Undercover, and Game & Wario for Wii U. That means new adventures in the Fire Emblem and Luigi's Mansion franchises for Nintendo 3DS. We've got something for your body with Wii Fit U, and we've got something for your mind with Brain Age concentration training. Hopefully, it means that we've got something for every type of gamer in the early part of 2013. Please stay tuned to Nintendo.com and our Facebook and Twitter channels for more information. And thanks for embracing Wii U. And thanks for all of the ongoing support of Nintendo 3DS. I hope that everyone has a safe and fun holiday season. Until next time.